I think it's a wonderful conference because of the problem of people that do critical theory, how widely dispersed we are throughout the world. And it's one of the few chances that a large number of us ever get a chance to get together from different countries, different regions, and from different disciplines. Although it's primarily philosophy, there are people here from law, myself, sociology, etc., etc. And so, as you know, I try to come every year because of the quality of the presentations, and it's one of the few places where I ever come and learn something. I first learned of this conference when I met Marek about 10 or 15 years ago at a social movements conference in India. And one of the reasons I was there is because I do actual research on social movements, primarily the global justice movements that are in response to the questions of oppression, of neoliberalism, sex trade, etc. And one of the things that we live in the world we live in today is that we can't understand what happens locally without looking at it in a global context. So one of the themes at several sessions, in fact, where I'm going to present, is that much of the move to the right wing that's been taking place in Europe, the United States, in South America and Asia is largely, although all politics is local, at the same time, we live in a world where neoliberalism has basically caused great amounts of dislocations, inequality, human suffering. And so we can't separate the local problems, whether it's a water aquifer problem in Brazil, or a problem of global warming, or problems of unemployment. And in fact, as we see, that many of the movements to the right have been in part, only in part, but caused by the loss of jobs due to globalization. Not entirely the export of jobs to China, but part and parcel of globalization is financialization, which creates great wealth, but few jobs, and the jobs it does create are for the multi-billionaires. And so we can't separate the problems of unemployment, of migration, etc., that take place in the entire world from what happens in much of the local politics, whether it's in the United States, whether it's in South America, Europe, whether it's Central Europe or Britain that just went through exit. So you can't separate the nature of, globalized society. The only time you can really do it is if you live in North Korea, that I don't think anybody wants to live there.